All right, y'all, so this is the continuation. This is part 2 of this girl making fun of another girl with cancer. Goes off on her dad, and now her dad is responding to the video of his daughter making fun of a girl with cancer. Let's get right into it, man.
Channel was really, the intent of this channel was always to be for the purpose of Formerly Me, which was my body transformation and weight loss journey for the past year plus, and that I'm still doing, actually.
Shout out to you.
That's what the intent.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Eat the right foods. Go work the fuck out. Get your ass up. Do some yoga. Train your mind just like you would train your body, okay?
The purpose of this was always to be. But due to some family drama, my oldest daughter has, with her streaming
bullshit
internet life that she has for herself, she has decided to involve her rest of her family into that drama that she has imposed upon us all. And there's been a lot of things. I was not aware that she was live streaming while she's sleeping. Like, who does that? Like, who turns on the camera and just films herself while they're sleeping? But again, I don't understand the current culture of what people will watch as entertainment or to pass the time. Since you want to, dox me and put my home address out on the internet, blast me and my social media accounts and the things that I'm trying to do with my life in the world, I'm doing this live as kind of my response to that. Now, I'm not trying to seek retaliation. I'm not. I really am not trying. I'm not trying to be vindictive. But the point is that I raised you on my own for 13 years. 13 years as a single parent. Never been the best parent in the world. There's a lot of parents out there probably have been in similar situations to the one I'm in right now that can totally identify with what I'm having to deal with right now. I'm dealing with a whole bunch of crap right now. But I'm an adult, and I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it, and I'll move on. But Maya, you just started being an adult, and you've never had to pay for really anything in your life.
She's never been an adult. She's not an adult. Maybe to society, from what society says, she's an adult. Okay? But mentally, she's a fucking child, bruh. And a pretty evil one at that. Who will stop at nothing to do anything for a little bit of clout.
You've never had to be responsible for bills, but that all ended last night because you decided to call the cops thinking that I'm going to threaten your life and kill you, which there is no record of that.
Right, lying like a bitch.
But just to get attention from the internet and increase your view count and likes and subscribers, whatever your aims were, you basically acted out the scenario where your life was in danger. You called 911. So this is completely self-imposed. You evicted yourself before I had a chance to. So congratulations, Maya, or Tessie, or however you pronounce that bullshit name. You played yourself. What you're doing, Maya, is
you played yourself.
It's vindictive. It's negative. I just, for the past, I was up till 6:30 in the morning watching your live stream, watching other content where you're going after people because of either a disability, their ethnicity, or disease, or a thing like cancer.
Crazy.
That is horrible. And the problem is I'm, as your father, this is not the person that I raised. I did not raise you to be evil or to do negative things like this to other people or cause other people grief and harm. Because that's what you're doing. Yeah. Now, it's one thing to do it to me and all your followers, your fanboys, I don't know what the labels are for these guys that are like I don't know if they're simps or white knights trying to come to your rescue. You can rescue yourself. You're completely capable of rescuing yourself. But no, you got to be the damsel in distress. You got to play the victim. But at the time you're doing that, you're going after people and you're causing damage.
Yeah.
And it's real damage. It's called real world damage because there's real consequences to the stuff that you put out on the internet.
Talk your shit,
As your father, I'm gonna always love you. I'm always gonna say I don't want no ill to happen to you. I don't. I cross my heart. I don't want nothing bad to happen. If something bad happened to you, Yeah. See, that's the thing. For anyone that's a parent out there, I hope you understand what I'm doing right now because I'm so angry and so upset.
I definitely understand.
Yet, when you love somebody, when you freaking love somebody, if anyone's out there ever really loves someone with the core of your soul, and then they do something to really hurt you, betray you, It is just...
She's taking advantage of that
truly
too.
being stabbed both in the back and in the heart. Because not only did she stab him in the back would have been one thing. That's what she did when she posted those streams a couple days ago, because I didn't know about it. But since then, now that she knows that I see her lives, now that she knows that I know what her YouTube channel is, now I'm being stabbed in the chest.
In the front.
It's because I feel like I need to defend myself.
She ain't got no shame.
To some degree, address this.
She ain't got no shame.
You know, the smart thing to do would be not to even address it at all and hope that it blows away and it goes away. But the problem is with the power of the internet, these things like this may never go away. I'm still getting emails. I'm still getting... There's things coming at me from all sorts of angles, and I'm like, my God, this is probably just getting started. But what I'm here to really do, the ultimate purpose of this whole life, is just to ask you out there that are on this IP2 platform, Reddit, or Twitch, or whatever other streaming services that she's putting out this, drama, self-imposed drama bullshit that she's putting out there about her sister, now me. Come after me. Maya, you can come after me all day long. You could talk shit about me all day long. You could talk about my books. You could talk about my career. You could just come after me. I'm an adult. I could take it. But your sister is a minor. Your sister has had to be front row and center to all your drama for the past 8, 9+ years of 5, 6. So, folks, I saw the comments about...
You can just feel his frustration just fucking emanating off of the screen, yo.
She needs mental health help. Me and her mother have spent over $40,000 in the past 7, 8 years on her mental health and well-being. She has been to psychiatrists and psychologists in Germany, in Arkansas, and in Texas. She has been to at least six doctors. She's been to 2 behavioral health.
That goes to show you that it doesn't matter how much money you spend, how many prescriptions you get filled. It doesn't matter how many people you talk to or how many people tell you what you should do or give you proper guidance on what they think you should do. The only person, like he said, who can help her and her only savior is herself. Too many people are waiting for somebody to save them, not understanding that you are the only one who can save you. Of course, God can help save you, but you still got to meet God halfway. Okay? And she's not willing to save herself right now. Okay? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Okay? She just doesn't want to be saved at this moment in time in her life. I don't know if anything has changed. This was shot a month ago. So I don't know if she maybe had a change of heart or anything like that. But I do know that this path that she's going down is of destruction. It is only going to lead to heartache, to depression for her, to a lot of other things, okay? And it does seem like she has deep mental issues. If you can go on the internet only for clout and talk shit about people with cancer and disabilities and talking about people just because of their race, only she can be saved by herself. That's just the fact, all right? You can't save somebody who doesn't want to be saved, period.
Institutions. She's been on multiple medications, had multiple diagnoses. So as a parent, yes, it's my job to make sure that any concerns for both her mental and health well-being gets addressed. So she has been to doctors. The last doctor she went to, she flat out refused the medication because she quickly looked up the side effects and saw that weight gain was a possible side effect. And when she asked for certain medications that he was not comfortable prescribing for, because she did her research, she basically wanted uppers because she wanted to lose weight. But he refused. He said, this is not safe for you. And she essentially... She
was already skinny as fuck.
Walked out.
What else do you want?
This treatment.
You want to be Betty Spaghetti? A pixie stick? Like
that was the very last doctor she ever went to. And I had to drive almost an hour away to get to that doctor.
She don't give a damn.
She
don't give a fuck.
That's the kind of person there.
Ungrateful.
That wants to, when I hear people accusing me that I'm a pathetic father because I never got her medical treatment, I have records on top of records and bills on top of bills. I paid for $5,000 ambulance rides for her. I've done all of that. So as a parent, anybody out there that can associate with that, I've done above and beyond the call of duty as a parent.
There's got to be a line in the sand that you draw, and there is a fine line. And I'm not a parent, but from the outside looking in, and maybe it'll be hella different whenever I have a kid, right? But from the outside looking in, it seems to be a very fine line between doing what you feel like helping your child and guiding them and stuff like that, to enabling them. It seems like a very, very thin line. Okay, it's a fine line. And I feel like a lot of these parents enable their kids to act out in ways that are distasteful, especially in this day and age, okay? And if you just continuously allow your child to just, you know, act out in these ways, it's only going to get worse, and it's going to snowball into something, you know, enormous, okay? Which is what we are looking at now. So I feel like it's very important for you to instill certain morals and stuff. And not saying that he hasn't, but I'm just saying, like, all that disrespect, not tolerating that shit, all of, you know, because for her to be at that stage of, you know, just being blatantly disrespectful, evil, all of that shit, he's had signs of this before. And sometimes it's about putting your motherfucking foot down, and sometimes you might have to motherfucking piece and crease your child up, okay? And I'm the first one to say that I don't want to put hands on my child and none of that, but there has to be a line to where if the disrespect gets to a certain level, my nigga, you're not finna just disrespect me. If you disrespect me, then I know you're out here disrespecting other people. Okay, I know you're out here treating everybody else poorly too, because you don't even have respect for your own mother or your own father in his case. So I feel like it's very, very important that you do what you have to do to make sure that your kids respect you. Period, point blank. Because she obviously doesn't.
There's been times where, as a single parent, for any single parents out there, that it's tough. It's one of the hardest jobs in the world. You know, single mothers, grandmothers, aunts, uncles, people that have to raise a kid. It's freaking hard. It's hard. I've traveled the world with my two girls. They've been to over 28 countries in this world.
Blessed.
And I've given them
she's a spoiled fucking entitled brat.
Everything I could.
Ungrateful.
To give them wonderful memories, to give them wonderful life experiences. All of that I did for her as her father. And that's what you get. All of that effort, all of that energy, all of those decisions I made in the best interest of my daughters is repaid to me, because she captured me going off on my youngest daughter because she wouldn't listen to me. Yes, I said a lot of things I'm not proud of. I said a lot of things about my ex-wife, which is Maya's mother, and I have to thoroughly apologize. If you ever watch this, Iman, I'm sorry. I should be a better person than that. I really should be. And I'm sorry. I should have been a better husband. And in hindsight, I guess you could say I should have been a better father. But it is what it is. This is where I'm at now. Your sister was too good to you. If you want bottom line, your sister was simply too good to you. And this is how you do that? I let you move back. Thanksgiving of 2019, you went to a police station to emancipate yourself, which is stupid. You should have did a Google search on what that means and what that requires. Police have nothing to do with that. But you know what? You know more about that than I do. But you went to a police station with Matt and his mom. Oh, you're such the victim. And then when she got on the phone with that officer and said, I'm willing to take her home, I thought she meant she was going to take you to my home. And when she said, no, I'll take her to my home or a female shelter, I was like, what? Because she honestly believed I was abusing the shit out of you. And I was like, really? Mm. Then when I finally saw your face and how you put on such a show for the police officer, such a show for Mr. and Matt's all there being the white knight hugging you like he's some kind of dude. He's a freaking weasel of a man. He's not even a man. And I'm sitting there looking at this scene going, really? This is what I'm coming to after Thanksgiving? I'm seeing that he's like, I don't want to live with you. It's like, but then if she's going to take you, you know what? You go live there. And I looked at you, and I remember what I said. I said, go live your life. And it wasn't even 2 months that your mother was messaging me on behalf of Miss LeBay saying, it's not working out. They want Maya to find another place. I'm like, well, where's she going to go? She has no income. She has no job. Long story short, you turned 18 in April of last year, and it was like 4 months. Well, 4 months. 4 or 5 months of being out the house, and you essentially got kicked out. And I said, you could come live with me. And I told you, as an adult, I only had 2 simple rules for you. The 2 simple rules was keep your room clean and don't do drugs and illegal activities in my house. That was the basic 2 simple rules I gave you, and you couldn't follow either one. You just couldn't. And time again, I had to deal with you disrespecting me. I had to deal with all this stuff. And then we moved, because I sold my house and we moved. We moved right after Christmas, and look at this now. Now we've come down to this, because I don't know how long you've been doing the streaming shit. But now here we are, we're at this point now. This is my life now. This is my life now, dealing with the fallout of your self-imposed drama. I do not appreciate the posts of nudity of my daughter, because she's still my daughter. Whatever she chooses to do with her body and her OnlyFans or whatever.
I was going to say, she on that OnlyFans.
That content is her decision, her choice. I may not like it, but I don't need to be shown it. So I'll also ask that have a little bit of respect there. I know the internet gives everybody that level of anonymity. No one's going to, I'm anonymous. No one's ever going to find me. But, it sucks when they do find you. It does suck when they do find you. So I just ask for just a little bit of respect there. Everything else is open game. Y'all want to talk about how fat I am? You want to talk about how old I look?
Yeah, nobody really cares about that, man. I think pretty much everybody except her teeny bopper motherfucking stands are probably the only ones talking shit. But everybody with a brain that's functioning correctly understands who's in the wrong and who's at fault. And I want to also congratulate you on your weight loss, okay, your weight loss journey, and keep it going. And whatever goals you got, crush them. But anyway, let's watch the last 2 minutes, y'all.
How ugly I look, I'm doing something about it. I go to the gym every day.
That's what I'm talking about. Take action.
I don't even weigh that much.
If you don't like your circumstance, take action. You're depressed because you're sitting there in deep rest. Depressed means deep rest. You're not doing anything about your situation. If you're sad about your finances, go get you some money. Okay, go find out ways you can make you some money. Invest in stocks. Start a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, take action. You're not moving from your current circumstance because you're not taking enough action. You're just throwing up your hands and basically saying, man, God, please drop something in my lap. And shit does not work that way
anymore. I mean, I'm freaking, I lift weights.
Okay.
Work out.
Talk your shit, Pop.
You don't have your father in your corner anymore. I'll always love you, but you don't. I don't want you in my life anymore because of what you've done.
I feel it.
It's going to take a lot of time for these wounds that you've inflicted to heal. It's going to take a lot of time. So, you watching this, Maya? If you're watching this, I'm going to talk to you right now.
She don't give a damn.
And for people that understand, the parents that understand what I'm about to say, this is as real as it gets. Don't you ever come home. Don't you ever come home after what you've done. You go ahead, you're an adult now. Go live your life. Go make your money. Do the things you do to make you happy.
I'm going to just say experience is the best teacher.
You get one life. I call it the choose your own adventure that you get to make every day with your choices.
I
hope you make better choices.
I like that.
I hope you have positive, great things happen in your life. I hope you make all the money you could ever want to make in your life. I hope you have all the things you want in your life. But don't ever reach out to me.
Was that it?
Because you can't let your girl see you cry. Especially as a father. You're not supposed to let your girl see you cry. Right? Because we're men. We're not supposed to be emotional. But we are. We're human beings.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
We have emotions.
It's fine.
This is this is going to be definitely a memory that sucks for me. I pride myself in trying to have the best memories, but this is definitely going to be one that sucks for me.
Well, guys, that is that. Hopefully Pops is in a better mindset now. It's an unfortunate situation, I'm not gonna lie, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel. I'm kind of at a loss for words, guys, because like when I first saw it, if you haven't seen my first video on it, make sure that y'all go back and watch my first video. And I was really astonished. Like, it almost seemed as if she was acting the shit out. It almost seemed unreal the way she was acting. Beyond all of that, there's something else inside of her that doesn't feel all the way right. Okay, so all we can do is really pray for her and hope that she changes and hope that she betters herself, hope she improves herself, and just know that she's going through the life lessons that she needs to go through. to, you know, do whatever the fuck she's supposed to do on this earth. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. That's the only thing that I can say to make it a little bit positive. And hey, we all have our own journeys. Let's just keep that in mind. Her journey is just way motherfucking different than ours, okay? Than the average person. I really do hope that she can rise out of this situation a better person. But yeah, man, let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend today. Ain't your mama today, Uncle Joe. He's still a hoe. I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.